So it was a mini clinic that we all set up, and we're able to service. We had 2 days in the village and then 2 days in the city.
We saw 1,467 people in 4 days, which was a record for us because we had 5 doctors.
You had police officers coming in, we met the mayor, he came in, we had an assistant to the mayor come in. They all needed help. Even our interpreters and the pastors, they needed care as well.
I really didn't have to use a highly technical medical knowledge, to solve the problems, but just the basic things like treating pain. But it's really important to the people because that's the care. They don't have so much access, to medical care.
Just to be able to see just the basic need that we all take for granted, that they don't have. They had a heart of gratitude for the things that we were there for, because they knew how much the people needed it.
We worked very long hours. It's a hard trip, but it's a good trip. It's a very satisfying, rewarding trip.
The boys' home in Nakuru, those boys there having experienced so many difficult life situations.
The majority of these boys were orphans, and their parents, either died of AIDS or they just abandoned them. And you can see in their eyes like they're in desperate need of help and love and somebody to be there for them.
Just having a rough start at life, but their whole approach to life is so much, it's so encouraging to see them laughing, to see them giving an encouraging role, knowing that they are the world overcomers.
They're going through all this stuff, and they're still worshiping God, dancing and, just having fun. It's been exciting.
Those children who are so appreciative.
Just to see how they live, I have nothing to complain about.
And it really begins to make you think about how much you're not appreciative and how much we murmur and complain. And then you begin to think about what God has truly done for you.
To see, people that don't have a lot, it really makes you appreciate what you have.
My life seemed very small compared to the trials and tribulations the people we came in contact with, what they were facing. My worries are nothing compared to the people's worries that were over there that I have seen.
I know that there's a variety of reasons why one would be scared, either that's finances or the plane ride or not knowing what to expect out of their comfort zone and different things like that. But I could say that I was one of those.
When you're praying about going to the missions trip and getting the money to go, pray with expectancy.
It's also the person who gives can be a person who influence the mission field as well.
If you don't go on a missions trip, sponsor someone, because that's your way of going.
If God is pricked in your heart to do more than what you're currently doing, I would say missions is the place for you.
Using a little bit of your time or talent, to serve God by serving the people.
I just felt like I was fulfilling that part of the call that's in my life in that area.
It's definitely something you got to do at least once in your lifetime.
If it wasn't for missions, I don't know if I would have experienced that amount of fun on top of going and accomplishing what God has called me to do.
It is a wonderful experience for you, for your team, and then you just never know the kind of experiences that you're going to have. I've been on many. I think this was my 10th trip. So, go.